back to Char Barbecue, where we love smoke rings and grilling things. On today's video, I will be making smoked bologna. First, I'm gonna make a homemade honey mustard binder before I actually score the bologna. How do I make my honey mustard? We gotta start with some mayonnaise. I don't like to measure stuff out. I kinda do it by eyesight, so can't tell you how much it's supposed to be. Just some normal yellow mustard, because I also have some stone ground mustard. So I'll put the stone ground mustard in there as well, give it a little bit of more of a bite. Next, I have some unfiltered natural Texas honey. Gonna just drizzle some of this in here. Not too much, but it'll give it a nice sweet flavor. For color, I'm gonna use some paprika. Again, not too much. And then for a little bit of an extra bite, also gonna do some cayenne pepper. And depending on how spicy you like things, would be depending on how much you want to put in here. I'm just going to sprinkle it on there. So this is about what it's going to look like before you mix it. So I'm just going to whisk this all together now. Let all the flavors and spices blend. All right, so I whisked the honey mustard up. This is kind of the consistency that you want. You want it to coat, you want it to definitely coat the back of a spoon, kind of how it shows there. But you want it a little bit runny. You don't want it super thick at all. So from here, now that we made this, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bologna and we'll go and score it. So this is our chub of bologna that we bought. It is from Boar's Head. It's almost 3-pound bologna. You can find cheaper bologna. This is a all beef bologna. So what we're gonna do now is you don't want this red casing on the bologna. So what I'm gonna do is just take a sharp knife, you get underneath it and kind of make a cut. And just take this casing off. All right, so I'm going to score this bologna and I'm gonna try to do it in a cross hatch. So you wanna take a sharp knife and I'm gonna do it about 1 inch or so deep, maybe 1.5 inches. I'm gonna do it about every 1 to 1.5 inches all the way around the bologna. The reason that you do this is to allow more smoke to actually penetrate the bologna chub. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make it somewhat uniform, because it will definitely make a more of an aesthetic once you're done. So now I'm going to take it from the other direction and start some cross hatches. So that's kind of how you want it to cross hatch. Of course, like I said, mine's not super uniform, but the reason you do it, again, is to let more smoke penetrate the actual chub of the bologna. All right, so I'm going to drizzle some of this homemade honey mustard that we made earlier on top. I'll start with just about that. I'm just gonna rub this in to the bologna. So now that we put the binder on the bologna, I'm going to rub the bologna with some spices. I have some honey hog barbecue rub from Meat Church. And I'm also going to use some of his gospel. I'm first going to do the honey. The honey has obviously a lot of more of a sweet, it's more of a sweet rub. Any excess on your board at all, you can just kind of roll it on itself. All right, so I'm gonna take this gospel AP rub from Meat Church as well. Do a little bit more of a liberal rub. Another little fun fact about bologna, bologna's already cooked. So we're really not trying to look for any internal temperature at all. We're simply just trying to impart some smoke flavor on here It'll definitely get some bark on the outside, some nice char ends as well, which is what we look for here at Char and Bark Barbecue. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put the bologna on my Yoder YS640 Pellet grill. I've already had it preheating. I'm going to do it at about 2 hours at 175, and then I will crank up the heat to probably maybe about 300 degrees and maybe let it finish until it's done. So we're going to go and close this lid, and we're not going to look at it for another 2 hours. Alright, so it's been about 2.5 hours. We're going to go and check the bologna now. Oh, it's starting to look really good. Y'all can see the coloring on it now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to increase the temperature on this to 275 to about 300, and we'll let it smoke for at least another 30 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll come back and check it. Alright, so while we're waiting for the bologna to finish smoking on the pellet smoker, I'm actually going to mix up some barbecue sauce with the homemade honey mustard that I did. We can mop it on there and kind of coat it as well to give it some more flavor. So I have some Stubbs sticky sweet barbecue sauce. Just going to pour a little bit of this in here to kind of make our own honey mustard barbecue sauce. I think that's about good. I'll just whisk this together. And that's how you want it to look when you're done with that. Now I'm going to baste the bologna a little bit with this honey mustard barbecue sauce that I did. Alright, so this is the finished product of the smoked bologna. What you can do from here, you can decide to make slices for sandwiches. You can cube it up and put some extra sauce on it, for more of an appetizer. But this is what I feel like it should look like, especially after that glaze. I'm gonna go ahead and try a cube here in a second, and we'll see how it tastes. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. So I have some cubes of the bologna here. I'm gonna move it closer to the camera so you can see it. See all the char on there, smoking it. Go and try it out now. Oh my goodness, that's so good. I am never gonna eat bologna another way again. This is the only way to eat bologna. I'm gonna have another one. Cheers. Well guys, this was smoked bologna. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any other ideas or suggestions, please comment below. Please also follow us on Instagram at Char Bark Barbecue, and please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.